What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cornzo coming another lit Sam's Club video. You feel what I'm saying, man? It's been a minute since I did one of these, man. We not finna do no intro. We just finna get straight into it. So basically, I'm finna be updating y'all on me and my relationship at Sam's, or my employment status at Sam's, and all this, that, and the third and stuff. So basically, in my other videos, a lot of y'all was commenting to do more Sam's Club vlogs. I really couldn't do anymore because literally everybody at my store saw at least one of the Sam's Club videos I did. At least one of them. Mainly the one that's almost at 20K right now. The first one I did. My store, all my managers saw that, the store manager saw that. He talking about people up in corporate seeing it and all that. So they was on me saying basically, well, the store manager basically was like, it's cool that you recorded those videos. You ain't saying nothing bad about Sam's, so they can stay up. But like, don't do no more vlogs here because like you could be working. You know what I'm saying? Like doing what you're supposed to do. It's not like I didn't finish my areas and nothing like that. But he was just like, you know what I'm saying? It looked bad on Sam's. It's like I'm just got a camera out recording all that while I'm at work, which I understand because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I don't work at Sam's no more. Like, I think I'm done working at Sam's. I was supposed to, well, my plan in my head was to transfer to the Sam's in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I knew like I was coming back down here for school. I was literally moving down here into my apartment. So that was my plan, but it didn't work out like that because in the Sam's in McDonough, I was listed as part-time, but I was working 40 hours a week and all that. So I was trying to transfer down here, but they only had full-time positions. But I'm in school, so I have class during certain periods of the day where like full-time position is 3 to 11:30. I have class 4:30, you know what I'm saying? I don't get out of class till like 2, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it wouldn't have worked out with my schedule like good. So I couldn't transfer down here. I basically quit the Sam's in McDonough. Like I just didn't show up for, well, I called out for like 3 days and I just stopped. I didn't show up, so I basically quit out the system in Sam's. So it was like I really can't go back like how I went back last time, because last time I was still in the system. But I won't be trying to go back to the Sam's Club back up there anyway, because I live down here now, so that won't make no sense. But yeah, so that's updated with me and Sam's Club. I'm finna tell y'all basically what a merchandising associate does at Sam's Club and all that good stuff. Let me show y'all this though. Before I left though, I got my forklift license. You know what I'm saying? I got it in like, I don't remember, I'm gonna say May. I got it in May. Well, I've been on the lift basically since February, you know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't get my license until like May-ish, I don't know, May-ish, June-ish, something like that. I don't know, I had it like for a couple months before I left and all that. But it's basically because I had to get certified, like officially certified, and like they didn't have like enough forklift keys to give me one so I could get certified. So really, it was on them because I've been on how to drive the forklift, you know what I'm saying? Cause all my managers like, come on, get on the lift, come on, get on the lift. Like, it was sweet like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a visual learner, so it was easy. I just hopped in there a couple times and I knew how to do it. But yeah, so basically, for full-time associates, the hours is like, for full-time it's 2 shifts, 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Those are 2 full-time shifts. Now, it's like midday shifts. You can work at 12 to 8:30 if you part-time, or 12 to 5, 12 to 4, 12 to 7, you know, stuff in between like that. If 5 to 11:30, 6 to 11, you know, if you part-time. But full-time, you gotta work 3 to 11:30 or 4 a.m. to 12:30 if you're full-time. So I'm gonna say basically, I was full-time because I only worked 3 to 11:30, 5 days out the week. But I was still listed under part-time, technically, because that's what I was hired on as. They didn't update it in the system, so yeah. Officially in the Sam's Club record, I worked at the Sam's Club for almost 2 years. But part of the time I was still in the system, but I was in Columbus at school for 3 months out of the 2 years officially. But yeah, so for my job, for my day, go clock in at 3, head back to the receiving office. Everybody who come in at 3 in the receiving office, they tell you where to go. You either go to hard lines, center section, which is snacks and candy, or you go to grocery. And more times than not, I went to hard lines because like I don't want to say I was the best who did it, but if they kept putting me over there, it had to mean that. So I'm gonna just say that I was the best at making hard lines, at zoning up hard lines, making it look good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically what you have to do before you're allowed to drop stuff down off the steels to stock, you have to make sure everything is zoned up good. And by zoned up, it's like basically no empty boxes, everything pulled to the front, it look nice and neat, you know what I'm saying? That's basically what zoning is. So when I come in, I hit the detergent aisle, then I go to the chemical aisle, then I go to the dog food aisle. Usually it don't take too long to zone up hard lines, because it's usually supposed to be 2 to 3 people over there. And so somebody started the back aisle, somebody started electronics, and they meet in the middle. And then yeah, usually we drop around 5:36 to start stocking, because like you gotta start stocking. We start stocking before we close, because if we started right at 8 when we close, we'll be in there all night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we start stocking. Once we stock everything that we could, we go back zone it again, and then we should be closed by then. It should be 8. We should be closed. So the forklift drivers, like myself, we'll go get on the lift. We'll start the drop list, which is basically everything else that we don't have to stock out. It might be a couple more items that we have to drop down on those aisles that has to be stocked. And the associates who don't drive forklifts, they have to stock those items while we finish up the drop list. And then once they start bringing out the freight from off the dock, we gotta put that freight up into the steels, and yeah, we gotta make room for it. Nah, it's a whole process really. And yeah, so it's crazy like that. So once we do that, like putting up the freight, like once it hit 8, and with the store closed, it's 3 hours. We gotta do the drop list, put up freight, and then we gotta make sure we gotta go back in zone and help the other associates who don't drive forklifts, because we can't just leave it all on them like that, because then they'd be stressed out, tired, like, because it'd be so much stuff. Like for hard lines, for those 3 hours to stock out, it's like 5 items each aisle. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta take like 3-4 layers off to put on it. 3-4 layers off and put on it. And for grocery, it's 4 hours. You gotta drop for paper, soda, juice, and water. So that's 4 hours you gotta drop for. And then sometimes you gotta stock out stuff on the back wall, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole process really with it. So you can't just leave them like that, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's really the day. I didn't even go through the day. So 3, we clock in, go to receiving. We supposed to get breaks every 2 hours. So we got a 15, then we got a lunch, and then we got a last 15. So how it goes is 15 at 5, lunch at 7, last 15 at 9. But more times than not, at lunch, if you don't take your last 15 right after you clock back in for your lunch, you're not gonna take it, because it gets so busy, so hectic. Like you literally forget, because you're trying to, if you're on a forklift, you're trying to put up the rest of the freight, or you're trying to finish the drop list. And if you stock it, you're trying to make sure you stock everything out, because the team leads will literally be on you like, why you ain't stock this out? And then the manager come be on the team leads be on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole pecking order process that you just don't want to do. Like you be working so hard, you like, damn, like I still gotta put up more shit. And like that's basically how it is. It sounds like, well, it's not that. It's like you gotta really like pace and have your shit right, cause like more times than not, the associates who don't drive the forklift, they get to leave at 11:30, but the people on the forklifts, more times than not, at 11:30 we just now starting to put up the freight, or you know what I'm saying, or like hard line side to be done, but grocery side freight still all the way down the whole aisle. So we gotta go over there help them. You know what I'm saying? So we not leaving until like 12:31. So it's just a whole process. Like once you get into it, like you go in, you know, like damn, like how we gonna change it up? Like they started to change up, try to implement new plans and new ways to make sure everybody got on time, because they was getting mad at us because everybody was getting overtime. Like all the forklift merchandisers was getting overtime. Man. It just was crazy, but that's it for this Sam's Club video. You know what I'm saying? I just had to give y'all an update because y'all probably like, why you ain't dropping no more Sam's Club videos? But I still shop at Sam's. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna try to get hired at the Sam's down here now, since I'm out of the system. So yeah, I might get some more Sam's Club videos. We're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, share, hit the bell, turn on notifications, man. Shit with Corn, bro. You know, I'm out.
Okay, bye.